Hi, Aquarius. All right, let's jump into your reading and see what's going on. Oopsie. Okay, very, very nice. Okay, very, very nice. So I just see a lot of forward movement happening for you, Aquarius. Lots and lots of forward movement. And just working on your goals and making haste, like moving forward very nicely, seeing your efforts pay off. You could be getting offered some type of material success right here, which could be a promotion, a job. This could be some finances coming your way. You're being offered some type of opportunity here, but you're being urged to be very private about this, okay? And just stay focused and get to work. So, this could cause some issues or some troubles because there could be someone around you who may want to know your every move, or I don't know, there could be like friendships that you have. People feel like they would be supportive of you if you had good news, but this is kind of one of those things where it's like you can't take everyone with you. Some people may slow you down, some people may distract you, some people may not have the same plans or attitude as you. And I think that's why with the high priestess, you're being called to kind of keep something private because you end up doing better work alone, or you get more done alone, or the work is seamless when you by yourself. Okay, so it's interesting. Now, there is someone who is kind of trying to be all up in your business here with the Page of Swords. All right, could be a Libra type of energy. Yeah, there's someone here, and this could also be the government. The government could be watching you right now as well. IRS type of energy, or I don't know, something with the government, but you're being urged to keep something on the hush or very private because if people have their eyes on this or if people know about this, they could just slow you down or get in the way of your progress. Okay, so let's see what this is headed towards. Let's see what's going on. Even like with your friends and your family, just being very private, because say you do have like the government watching your money at this time, you're trying to make strides without Uncle Sam coming and taking a chunk, and people tend to talk even if they have good intentions, and that just kind of ruins it for you. So I don't know what that is. Some of you may be in some hiccups with child support, or maybe a case, or like garnishes, stuff like that, and it's just good to be very private right now so that you can get ahead with what you need to, so then when it finally does catch up to you, you're not taking such a grand loss. Okay, what is this? Six of Swords to the Strength card, and we have the King of Swords. So you're definitely changing quite a bit here. You're trying to become a more disciplined and self-controlled type of individual. So you're trying to stop indulging in just not so good things for yourself, anything that has really held you back or has kept you victim. Kind of like that devilish energy, like probably trying to stop partying so much or overspending, trying to get out of debt, those kind of things. So you're doing a good job. You're still in the beginning stages, or you're learning more about yourself. So you do make a little mistakes, but you're doing more good than bad, and that's all that matters. You're also being very brave. So in transformation or changing things about yourself. You have to be very brave to like take risks or try something new. And I do see that about you with the Strength card and the Six of Swords. There's some opportunity that's coming in that's going to require a careful eye. So this could be like in a form of a contract, or there could be like some things written in the fine print. You're being called to watch over this with a watchful eye, not to be in an energy of greed or desperation to where you just say yes to whatever, anything, but just really reviewing something carefully and taking your time. And I do feel like this opportunity is for you. And it requires some type of privacy, so we'll talk about that. But let's see what's going on here. All right, so we have child. So you definitely are on the cusp of a new beginning in life that you're wanting for yourself. You're wanting just new things to pop up, a new way of living, new hobbies, new interests, new people, new surroundings. You're wanting to elevate. So you're starting that journey here. And one thing that's really going to help you along the way is self-discipline, okay? And I feel like you're really getting that along very nicely. Let's see what else is here with the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Swords. All right, Soldier is here. So there's something about defending your finances. That's why I think something is about being very private. I don't know who wants your finances here. I don't know who has a handout. There's almost like a revolving door that someone wants to have. The money that you get, then someone wants a hand in it. And it's good for you not to even tell your mama, because people talk. You know, sometimes people subconsciously talk. They can't help themselves. And it's just really good for you just not to tell a soul. All right? Because like word gets around town. When Aquarius's pockets get big, word gets around town in some way. So really having to be very careful what you share, what you say. Also looking over whatever this opportunity is, making sure it's not a false opportunity, because this opportunity is coming no matter what, but you never know what opportunities may come before that aren't for you. So really having a careful eye, a watchful eye over contracts, or just reading through what's required of you to be able to get this blessing. Sometimes too, this could be like not rushing, because if you're setting up like direct deposit, not setting it up for the wrong bank account. You know what I'm saying? Like you may have a bank account where there's a lot coming out of that, and you want to be able to hold on to your funds to multiply your funds. So even looking and seeing what bank account you're putting your money in at this time. All right, let's see. High Priestess and the Eight of Pentacles. Alrighty. So again, it's a really good decision to not tell your business, okay? And I do feel like if you have someone who's super close to you here who may you may trust to talk to, maybe you can't help yourself and you do trust this person to tell them about the good news that you're having. This person also does you a great service by keeping their mouth shut. So you guys are really on the same page of, I need my privacy right now. I'm incognito. I need you to keep things very private. And I feel like you have at least one person in your corner who just won't betray you in that way, purposely or subconsciously. Let's see what's going on here with the High Priestess and the Lovers. All right, we have Thief. Again, there is some type of situation that wants to take from you. And again, I don't know if this is like some type of infrastructure or business or government entity, tax situation. I don't know. So you really have to be very private and not gloat about this blessing that's coming in. You may be very excitable. You may be very blessed during this time, but it's going to be best to keep that close to your chest. Trust me on that one, okay? All right, so you're getting some kind of like answered prayer, basically, but it's not for you to share. It's not time for you to run up, in church to the front stage and declare your testimony, unfortunately. Okay. All right. We have the Eight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. So you're able to get ahead without anyone messing up your plans, but we do have the Knight of Swords, which shows that some type of direct action will be taken towards you once you are like just about done. Something is just about sealed or done. That's when someone is going to come and have their hand out or try to distract you, or maybe even try to impede on your forward movement. But it seems like this person's too late, or this energy is too late, whatever this is with the Knight of Swords. And I think it's due to you keeping so private, not sharing your juicy details with people. I feel like this is why someone's not able to catch you here. Okay. We have Sorrow. What else we have here? And we have Merchant. I'm telling you, it's some type of business entity that's trying to take your money. I don't know if you owe money like on a payment plan or something. It's not really funny. It's like, what? But just make sure you're having all your ducks in a row. You know, even if you need to open up another account just so that your money is not garnished. Feels like someone is here to try to like take what you got. And it feels like when you're just perfecting something, you could be building up your finances really well. This is like building up a savings account, finally reaching that goal. Do your due diligence so that you're not getting got. Either way it goes, you know, no matter what the outcome is here, you are elevating your status in life. So, you know, maybe you're getting a better job opportunity. You could be moving into a nicer community. You could be establishing your business really nicely. You could be coming into some type of luck when it comes to elevation, no matter what happens. But definitely check your accounts, check where your money is going into. And if you have some loose ends, you know, set yourself up so that you can settle that on your own accord, not something being snatched from you. That is the worst feeling. So just, you know, tie up your loose ends here. But for forward movement and progress, you are making a lot of strides. And if you made a lot of changes, a lot of new changes recently and changing yourself for the better, stick with it. You'll go very far with that.